In the hushed whispers of the past, a name often echoes: Atlantis, a civilization lost in the folds of time. The enigma of Atlantis has puzzled scholars, historians, and dreamers alike for centuries. This ancient civilization, first mentioned by the Greek philosopher Plato, has been the source of endless debate and speculation. Interestingly, first reference to Atlantis does not originate from Greece, but from ancient Egypt. Was it a real place, a utopia lost to the ages, or merely a myth spun by an imaginative philosopher? The mystery surrounding its existence is as deep as the ocean it is said to have sunk into. Plato's writings offer us the only historical accounts of Atlantis, a land of advanced civilization blessed with spectacular architecture and a society that was a paragon of peace and wisdom. The city was said to be made up of concentric rings of water and land, with abundant resources and populated by a noble race. But in a single day and night of misfortune, this splendid city is said to have disappeared, swallowed by the sea. The whereabouts of Atlantis have been the subject of many theories. Some suggest it was in the Mediterranean, others propose the Caribbean, the Atlantic, or even the enigmatic Richat structure in the Sahara. Each theory presents compelling arguments and evidence, yet none have been proven conclusively. The Mediterranean, with its rich history and archaeological finds. The Caribbean, with its underwater formations hinting at submerged cities. The vast Atlantic, where Plato himself placed the lost city. And the Richat structure, an eye-catching geological formation in the Sahara Desert, also known as the Eye of the Sahara. The search for Atlantis isn't just finding a lost city. It's about understanding our past, our roots, and the shared history of humanity. It's about the quest for knowledge, the thirst for truth, and the allure of the unknown. It's about our collective fascination with lost civilizations and the lessons they can teach us. As we delve into the abyss of the past, we find ourselves questioning, where could Atlantis have been? In the chapters to follow, we'll explore these 4 possible locations, each with its unique story and evidence, as we attempt to unravel the mystery of Atlantis. First, we turn our gaze to the heart of the ancient world, the Mediterranean. As we journey through the annals of time, let's delve into the theories that place the lost city of Atlantis right in the heart of this ancient sea. Our first stop is the beautiful island of Santorini, a gem of the Aegean Sea. Some theorists suggest that this island, once known as Thera, could have been the site of the illustrious Atlantis. Why, you ask? The answer lies beneath the island's picturesque whitewashed houses and azure domes. In the mid-2nd millennium BC, Thera was devastated by a cataclysmic volcanic eruption. The magnitude of this event, which led to the collapse of the island's central cone, forming a caldera, mirrors the catastrophic end of Atlantis as described by the ancient philosopher Plato. Now, let's sail a bit south to the island of Crete, the cradle of the Minoan civilization. The Minoans, renowned for their advanced architecture, intricate art, and impressive naval power, flourished around the same time Atlantis was said to exist. The civilization's sudden and mysterious decline has led some to draw parallels with the tragic fate of Atlantis. Excavations have revealed grand palaces, notably Knossos, which bear striking similarities to Plato's description of Atlantis, with its concentric circles of water and land. The Minoans were a thalassocracy, ruling the waves of the Mediterranean with a fleet of ships that's hard to rival even today. Their powerful navy, their love for bull iconography, and their complex administrative system all echo Plato's detailed account of Atlantis. Could it be that the Minoans, with their labyrinthine palaces and advanced society, were the Atlanteans Plato spoke of? Or perhaps did Atlantis and the Minoan civilization exist concurrently, influencing each other in ways we can only speculate? Another compelling piece of evidence linking the Minoans to Atlantis is the discovery of the Phaistos disk. This baked clay disk, adorned with mysterious symbols and pictographs, has baffled scholars for over a century. Its language, undeciphered to this day, could potentially hold the key to confirming the Minoan-Atlantean connection. Yet even as we explore these fascinating theories, we must remember that they remain just that, theories. The ancient world is filled with enigmas, and the lost city of Atlantis is one of its most enduring. The Mediterranean, with its rich history and diverse cultures, provides a plausible backdrop for the rise and fall of Atlantis. But until definitive proof surfaces, the connection between Atlantis and the Mediterranean remains a tantalizing possibility, a riddle waiting to be solved. As we navigate the winding paths of history and mythology, we are constantly reminded of how much we don't know. The search for Atlantis is more than a quest for a lost city. It's a journey into the depths of human curiosity and imagination. We yearn to understand our past, to unravel the mysteries that have captivated us for millennia. And in this quest, every theory, every clue brings us one step closer to the truth. So, we leave you with this thought. Could the vibrant blues and whites of the Mediterranean have once cradled the grandeur of Atlantis? As we sail away from its sun-kissed shores, we carry with us an enduring sense of wonder and a thirst for more adventures into the mysteries of our past. Now we set sail towards the exotic waters of the Caribbean. As we glide on the azure waves, let's delve into the intriguing theories that suggest the lost continent of Atlantis may be nestled within these tropical latitudes. One of the most compelling arguments for Atlantis in the Caribbean comes from the mysterious formation known as the Bimini Road. This underwater rock formation, discovered in the late 60s off the coast of Bimini Island, consists of large rectangular limestone blocks forming a road-like structure. Some believe these stones are too precisely aligned to be a mere product of nature. Could this be a remnant of an ancient, advanced civilization? A fragment of the fabled Atlantis, perhaps? Just a short sail away, the Bahamas teem with underwater formations that stir the imagination. The Bahamas Banks, a vast submerged carbonate platform, is home to many intriguing formations that some argue could be remnants of ancient man-made structures. These formations include the mysterious Andros Platform, a rectangular formation that echoes the geometric precision of the Bimini Road. Could these be the vestiges of Atlantis, worn by time and reclaimed by the sea? As we explore the possibility of Atlantis in the Caribbean, it's worth noting the cultural echoes that resonate between the Atlantean civilization as described by Plato and the ancient civilizations of the Americas. The Mayans and Aztecs, both renowned for their advanced understanding of astronomy and architecture, bear striking similarities to the Atlanteans' reputed knowledge and skill set. Could this be mere coincidence, or is it possible that these civilizations were influenced by the Atlanteans? The Aztecs, for instance, believed in a mythical homeland called Aztlan, a place of abundance and advanced civilization. The descriptions of Aztlan share striking similarities to Plato's depiction of Atlantis, a land of abundance and advanced culture that was lost to the sea. Could Aztlan and Atlantis be the same place, viewed through different cultural lenses? Similarly, the Mayans, known for their complex calendar system and sophisticated understanding of the cosmos, seem to echo the Atlanteans' reputed astronomical knowledge. Some theories even suggest that the Mayan calendar, which famously predicted the end of the world in 2012, was actually marking the fall of Atlantis thousands of years prior. Is it possible that the Mayans inherited their astronomical knowledge from the Atlanteans? Or is this another intriguing coincidence? As we navigate these theories, it's essential to remember that while they are compelling, they are yet to be validated by mainstream archaeology. The Bimini Road, the Bahamas formations, and the cultural echoes between the Atlanteans, Mayans, and Aztecs are all fascinating pieces of a puzzle that we are yet to fully understand. Yet, the quest for Atlantis is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. Each theory, each possibility, each echo of the past invites us to question, to explore, and to dream. As we leave the Caribbean's turquoise waters and set sail towards our next potential location of Atlantis, we leave with more questions than answers. The Caribbean, with its mysterious underwater formations and cultural echoes of Atlantis, offers intriguing possibilities. Could this tropical paradise, known for its vibrant cultures and breathtaking landscapes, also hold the key to one of history's most enduring mysteries? Did the Caribbean once echo with the splendor of the Atlantean civilization? Perhaps one day we'll uncover the truth. But until then, the legend of Atlantis continues to captivate our imaginations, inviting us to explore the depths of our past and the breadth of our potential. Our journey takes us next to the vast expanse of the Atlantic, where the legend of Atlantis was born. Imagine a great island situated in front of the straits known as the Pillars of Hercules. According to the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, this is where the mighty civilization of Atlantis once thrived. In his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, Plato described Atlantis as an advanced society that fell out of favor with the gods and sank into the ocean in a single day and night of misfortune, over 9,000 years before his own time. The Atlantic Ocean, the very body of water where Plato claimed Atlantis existed, has long been a focus of exploration and speculation. Its vast depths and uncharted territories make it a prime candidate to harbor the secrets of this lost civilization. But could a civilization as advanced as Atlantis have existed in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean? And if so, what evidence do we have of its existence? Theories abound that propose Atlantis was not merely a myth, but a real place located in the middle of the Atlantic. Some researchers point to the Azores, an archipelago in the mid-Atlantic, as the possible location of the sunken city. The Azores are located near the mid-Atlantic Ridge, a tectonic plate boundary that could potentially have been the site of catastrophic earthquakes and tsunamis, just like those described by Plato. Others suggest that Atlantis was located closer to the Americas, perhaps in the vicinity of the Bermuda Triangle, an area infamous for its mysterious disappearances. This theory often ties in with the idea that Atlantis was a technologically advanced civilization, capable of creating structures or devices that could interfere with compasses and navigation systems. But how could a civilization as sophisticated as Atlantis have influenced the ancient maritime civilizations if it was located in the middle of the Atlantic? Well, the Atlantic Ocean was a major route for the seafaring Phoenicians, who were known for their advanced naval capabilities. Similarly, the ancient Greeks, who first told the story of Atlantis, were skilled sailors and explorers. It's plausible that these civilizations could have come into contact with Atlantis, adopting and integrating elements of its culture. Furthermore, the discovery of artifacts of unknown origin across different parts of the globe suggests possible connections to a lost civilization. These include intricate stone carvings, advanced astronomical knowledge, and similarities in architectural styles, which suggest a common influence. Could these be remnants of the Atlantean influence? Yet, despite these compelling theories and tantalizing pieces of evidence, the existence of Atlantis remains a topic of debate among historians, archaeologists, and scientists. The Atlantic Ocean, with its vast depths, powerful currents, and shifting tectonic plates, is a formidable barrier to any investigation. It holds its secrets tightly, and the riddle of Atlantis is one of its most enduring. As we dive deeper into the mysteries of Atlantis, we must keep in mind that our understanding of history is constantly evolving. New discoveries can change our perception of the past, and the lost city of Atlantis, whether a myth or reality, continues to captivate our collective imagination. The Atlantic, the world's second largest ocean, may indeed be guarding the secrets of this lost civilization, waiting for the right moment to reveal them. Did the Atlantic Ocean once guard the secrets of Atlantis? Only time and continued exploration will tell. The search for Atlantis continues, and perhaps one day we will uncover the truth about this legendary civilization. Until then, the legend of Atlantis remains an enigma, an enduring mystery that continues to fascinate us. Finally, we arrive at an intriguing possibility: the Richat structure in the heart of the Sahara. This remarkable geological formation, also known as the Eye of the Sahara, has recently emerged as a potential location for the lost continent of Atlantis. With a diameter of approximately 35 miles, the Richat structure is a massive circular feature that's visible even from space. The idea that the Richat structure could be the location of Atlantis was first proposed by George S. Alexander and Natalis Rosen in 2008. They argued that the Richat structure's concentric rings of hills and valleys closely match Plato's descriptions of Atlantis. According to the ancient philosopher, Atlantis was made up of concentric islands, separated by wide moats and linked by a tunnel that navigated to the sea. The Richat structure, in its topographical complexity, seems to echo this description. It comprises concentric circles of resistant quartzite rocks, which alternate with depressions filled with sedimentary rock. Alike to the tail, the structure has a central high peak, surrounded by lower rings, and then an outer ring that's higher again, a layout that appears to mirror Plato's account of the capital of Atlantis. But of course, the idea of Atlantis in the Sahara raises questions. How could a civilization thrive in what is now one of the most inhospitable places on Earth? The answer may lie in the Sahara's climatic history. Around 12,000 years ago, during the Holocene climatic optimum, the Sahara was a savanna-like ecosystem with large lakes, rivers, and a variety of wildlife. This lush environment could have supported a complex civilization like Atlantis. Moreover, the Richat structure's location aligns with another aspect of Plato's account. He described Atlantis as being beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which is traditionally interpreted as the Strait of Gibraltar. If you sail due south from the Strait of Gibraltar, you'll reach the Richat structure. Yet, despite these compelling arguments, skeptics abound. They argue that there's no archaeological evidence of a civilization at the Richat structure that matches Atlantis's supposed grandeur and technological advancement. Some also point out that the Richat structure is significantly larger than Plato's measurements for Atlantis. Furthermore, geological studies suggest that the Richat structure was formed by the gradual uplift of the Earth's crust, followed by erosion. A natural process that doesn't require the intervention of an advanced civilization, and the Sahara's transformation from a green paradise to a desert likely happened gradually over thousands of years. A timescale that doesn't quite fit with the sudden cataclysm that supposedly swallowed Atlantis. In the end, the theory of the Richat structure as Atlantis is just that, a theory. It's a captivating idea, but one that requires more evidence to move from the realm of speculation to accepted fact. Yet, the allure of Atlantis persists. It's a story that has captivated the human imagination for over 2,000 years, and as long as it remains unsolved, it will continue to inspire explorations and theories. The Richat structure, with its striking circular pattern and its location in a once-green Sahara, offers a tantalizing hint of the possible reality behind the legend. Could the sands of the Sahara be hiding the remnants of Atlantis? The answer remains elusive, shrouded in the mists of time and the shifting sands of the desert. But the journey in search of answers, much like the journey to find Atlantis itself, promises to be a fascinating voyage of discovery. Regardless of its location, the legacy of Atlantis continues to influence our world. The tale of Atlantis, a sophisticated civilization swallowed by the sea, has echoed through millennia. Its narrative has permeated every stratum of human culture, from literature and movies to philosophical discussions about utopian societies. The city's allure lies in its enigma, a tantalizing blend of history and myth, fact and fiction, reality and fantasy. In literature, Atlantis has been a recurring motif, an emblem of advanced knowledge, power and moral decline. From Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea to Marion Zimmer Bradley's The Mists of Avalon, the Atlantis myth has been a rich source of inspiration, a backdrop for grand narratives of exploration, discovery and the human condition. In cinema, the sunken city has found a place in the popular imagination, symbolizing a lost world of grandeur and enlightenment. From the animated Disney classic Atlantis, The Lost Empire, to the sci-fi television series Stargate Atlantis, the city beneath the waves has been a visual spectacle, an archaeological mystery, and a cosmic portal. In philosophy, Atlantis has spurred discussions about ideal societies and the nature of human progress. Plato, the originator of the Atlantis story, used it as a cautionary tale against hubris and moral decay. His vision of an advanced yet flawed civilization has sparked debates about utopian ideals, ethical governance, and the inevitable cycles of rise and fall. In the realm of pseudoscience and speculation, the Atlantis myth has given rise to countless theories about ancient astronauts, advanced prehistoric civilizations, and the hidden wisdom of the ancients. The city's elusive location, its advanced technology, and its sudden disappearance have fueled the human imagination. inviting us to explore the boundaries of known history and to question our place in the grand tapestry of time. The ripples of Atlantis, it seems, have touched far beyond its temporal existence. We have journeyed through time and space, exploring the possible resting places of Atlantis. The journey has taken us to 4 distinct corners of the globe, each with its own compelling case and intriguing theories. First, we ventured to the Mediterranean, a cradle of ancient civilizations, where some believe the lost city to be submerged beneath its azure waves. The region's rich history and the close proximity to the ancient cultures that chronicled Atlantis make it a strong contender. Then we sailed across the globe to the Caribbean, a tropical paradise where some argue that remnants of Atlantis can be found beneath the sun-kissed waters. The region's stunning underwater formations and the intriguing parallels with Plato's descriptions provide a tantalizing possibility. Our journey continued to the vast expanse of the Atlantic, the ocean that bears the name of the lost city. Here, the idea of a sunken continent aligns with the ocean's deep, unexplored trenches and vast underwater plains, a perfect hiding place for an ancient civilization lost to time. Lastly, we trekked to the heart of the Sahara, to the enigmatic Richat structure. This geological marvel, also known as the Eye of the Sahara, bears a striking resemblance to the concentric circles described by Plato, leading some to propose that this might be the site of the fabled city. Throughout our exploration, we have seen how the legend of Atlantis has left its mark on various civilizations. From the ancient Greeks to the Mayans, the story of a sophisticated and powerful city lost beneath the waves has influenced cultures, sparked imaginations, and fueled countless explorations. Though the whereabouts of Atlantis remain a mystery, its allure and influence remain undeniable. Until the sands of time reveal more, the story of Atlantis continues to captivate us as we gaze into the past and wonder, what if? Before we part ways, we have a small request. If you've enjoyed journeying across the globe with us in search of the elusive Atlantis, please give this video a like and share it with your fellow explorers. Every like, share, and new subscriber helps us to continue producing content like this, and we truly appreciate your support. We also want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the possible locations of Atlantis? Do you lean towards the Mediterranean, the Caribbean, the Atlantic, or the Richat structure? Or do you have a completely different theory? Let us know in the comments section below. We love reading your theories and insights, and who knows, your comment might just spark the next big exploration. Also, if there are other mysteries, legends, or enigmas you'd like us to delve into in future videos, do let us know. We're always on the lookout for new adventures, and your suggestions are invaluable. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep exploring, and remember, the world is full of mysteries waiting to be discovered.